What episode is it?
7.
7?
Yep.
Goddamn, look at that. Alright, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Everybody, what is up? Highly Black and Flavored. Episode number 7.
That's right.
My name is Kenneth Davis.
And I'm Keith Crockett.
And here we are. We just gonna roll off just straight off the fucking
right into it.
Fuck Derrick Jaxn.
Yeah.
Fucking right in the ear. Fucking right in his nose. I'm not playing with him.
Dude.
I'm not playing with him. You know, I went to the laundromat the other day and I washed my clothes, but I didn't wash my clothes.
What did he say?
I went to Subway the other day and I bought a sandwich and I ate it, but I didn't really eat the sandwich.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck is he talking about? He had sex with this woman, a sexual relationship with this woman,
But didn't have sex.
but didn't have sex.
That doesn't make any type of sense.
Did y'all hear that, people? We can have sex with men. Y'all hear that? We can have sex with women. We can have check this out. We can be married and have complete affairs. Have sex, entertain them, and not have sex with them. How does that sound?
Man, this is some bullshit! Boo this man!
Tell me,
Man.
I didn't even ask you how you're doing yet. But tell me how you feel.
It's such
about
a heated topic on this, for real. So, I'll get it straight.
And I sat him down for like 30 minutes, did I not?
Yeah,
30 minutes, 30 minutes straight, because he hadn't seen a whole lot of his videos before. And I've known of the guy. I watch a lot of Abba and Preach, as well as just kind of seeing the dude on social media. People talk about him from time to time. And of course, on our last show, we talked about the red pill community and all of the different characters who fall into that niche subgenre on the internet.
Yeah.
So sat him down, made him watch. How are you feeling about this guy now that you're completely informed of who this gender trader is?
So, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I saw maybe going through my YouTube or on Google, just something about the name popping up in a face. I never paid any mind to it until I got the topics today from Ken. So we sat down, probably watched a few of his videos and stuff.
Watched too many of them.
Man, oh man, I started getting more and more upset watching this dude. What is his qualifications? What is his schooling? What is his degrees? What is that? When I looked up his name, all I got was YouTuber. That means nothing. That's nothing. And Ken told me this man wrote books. 9 books. Off what basis? Off what? You know, and he claims to be a relationship expert.
He's been married for 4 years.
4 years isn't anything. That's still practically dating, 4 years.
That's still a young marriage.
Anything can go wrong in 4 years, and clearly it has. Cause
shit, I went to college.
But yeah, that's a college, man.
Plenty can go wrong in 4 years.
To have not one mistress, more than one, 2, maybe more. We don't know. One of them's pregnant, and then you still have interactions with one of them. Come on.
To
man.
add context to this, Mr. Derrick Jaxn is a self-proclaimed self-help guru, relationship expert.
You're a phony!
Who frequently does videos that are catered to women, that bash men. Or what he does is he takes away that empathetic feel.
Right.
Of just being able to relate to somebody's bad situation. So say a guy gets caught up in a situation with his wife. To him, he said, no, I could never have any empathy. I could never have any sympathy. I could never be able to rationalize somebody who cheats. And then this fucker gets caught cheating.
With his hand in the cookie jar.
But that's the problem. When you set yourself up to be perfect like that,
zero mistakes can be made.
You can't get
slip up. The internet has his head. It doesn't matter if this blows over or anything. We watched a video of, it's him and his wife. She's sitting down holding his hand. From my point of view, not knowing about this guy, it looked like she's being held prisoner. The grip he had on her hand, the look on her face, and one of my questions was why is she where's her hair? I want to see her hair. I'm she's not dressed up or anything. And as a
the
YouTuber,
video where she got dressed up, but
no, yeah. So, as the title proclaims, a YouTuber, what do big YouTubers with a big following do when they mess up? They address the public to make themselves look better in the eyes of their followers. We even watched Donkey of the Day, and Charlamagne put it best. You value the opinions of other people, strangers, complete strangers, rather than your wife, the person you're supposed to have the most love, the dedication, all that to.
it's out of complete self-interest.
This dude
He's
is a clown.
He's selfish. Why did your wife need to be there?
No,
She didn't make this mistake.
She wasn't even there. You brought some chick into your house, the house y'all have kids in. She wasn't even there, man.
He dragged her in the video, and now people are clowning her.
Wrong.
And she is responding, but the responses are even funnier than that.
Oh, damn.
There was the one we didn't watch, and that was her first response, where she had on the camouflage shirt, and she had on the beret, and she had her hair tucked in the beret, and she was pretty much saying she's a soldier. She's like a soldier of God, and she's ready to fight this war. Oh, when I saw that, I think I lost it.
Oh.
That was it.
God.
I lost all composure. It was over. It was over. Why am I sitting here bothered with this? This clown. This fucker who, he can't even have, he doesn't even have a studio. I know we don't have a studio either, but we're just fucking starting out.
Come on, man.
This man wrote 9 books. He's a relationship expert.
Well,
And he doesn't even sit within the, at least I'm in the confines of my home. I don't have to go out in the fucking car and spew bullshit.
oh my God. Look, this man is not Tyler Perry. Not even close.
And then I don't got nothing to hide. He had plenty to hide.
You're damn right.
What kind of hypocrite would you look like if you sit in your couch in your house, your wife is upstairs?
Car videos, all Instagram car videos from the same angle. That's dead giveaway of he don't know what he talking about. He gives out toxic advice to people like that type of toxicity.
Women, I will say, women who look for advice from him, they're not looking for actual advice. They're looking for something that sounds good. So they have an idea of what they should be drifting towards.
Right.
But they go towards whatever makes them feel comfortable.
And then with a big following like him, oh, he must be right. You've seen it now. It's like correcting your teacher if they're wrong. As a kid in class, you're not going to correct the teacher if they're wrong. There might have been the 1 or 2, but they were like super smart if they just didn't care. You would have just corrected the teacher. Oh, you're wrong. But then the teacher's like, I wrote this wrong on purpose. You were supposed to correct me. I don't know. You're a teacher. You're supposed to be right. Am I right or wrong? Like
He tells women what they want to hear. He tells women what they want to hear.
the pandering.
It's pandering. That's all he does. He has our audience. And of course we see he doesn't live by what he's saying.
No. Doesn't
Now that's a part. Okay, so I'm not one to say that's a part of human nature to be a hypocrite to an extent. That's human.
To an extent, but
To an extent, but this is like
crazy,
he has built an entire reputation, a very strong one.
pyramid scheme.
A whole thing about catering to women and women not being acceptable of certain conditions. Well, guess what, Mr. Derrick Jaxn? You foul. You foul as hell. You disrespect your wife and the sanctity of your marriage.
For real.
And you want to give other people advice? Man, fuck you.
Dead ass.
I'm done with this clown. Jaquise, transition in it. Put something real funny into this, because I can't. Let's next get fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Right in here. Clown. I hope I never become a person like this. If I do, please sit me down.
I'll dog shit out.
Have a story about just sitting here and not living by what you teach. That's why I'm aggravated by this.
The biggest point of it, really, you can't be a relationship.
Man, you can't be given, and people look up to him.
Exactly.
Millions of people look for his advice.
Why?
Look for his advice. Ladies, please tell me what you, and sometimes he can talk about certain topics and make sense of it. sometimes. Hey, you don't always have to agree with the source sometimes,
right.
But when the principle of that individual is faulty of what they say and what they live by, I can't trust nothing that coming out of your mouth.
Oh God, it's plain and simple as that. Don't trust me.
We done with this clown. If y'all want to talk about this shit offline, reach me. Yeah. But we done with this fucker. Next topic.
Let's go.
So, Lil Nas X released another song with a video accompanying Montero, "Call Me by Your Name."
Hey.
It's not a bad song. It's got a little bit of more of a pop feel.
Song is amazing. I like it.
I like the song.
Bottom line.
I would work out to it. I like the song. I like a lot of his music.
He don't really miss.
He really doesn't. People still want to call him a one-hit wonder. But
right.
Montero video. What'd you think about it? I sat you down. We watched that one too.
Yeah. So of course, prior to coming here, most of these topics we go over, we get like a message about them. I might have seen something online by them, but then I'm just too busy myself to like sit down. So usually I come here and get most of my sources. But I liked it. The video was creative. It was cool. A lot of colors. Like I thought the overall work around it was great. Of course, there was like suggestive themes in there that
suggestive.
You know what I'm saying? Suggestive.
He started off just fire. I mean, when I seen him with the makeup and
the alien head and whatever,
laying down and
he kissed himself,
and then the snake came down and he kissed himself.
Hey, when he started licking,
I knew it was only gonna equal out from there.
Hey, when he's licking pretty much from the happy trail down, if I don't know what that is. If you're too innocent, sorry, I'm not gonna explain it. If you know, you know.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
They probably watched it.
So, my take on this is like, I was a little polarized when I got done watching it, but I wasn't like, it's like, this is not the gayest shit I ever seen in my life.
Which is sad because it's true. It's true. We've probably seen a lot worse than a music video.
It was homoerotic, but it's not I'm not in the place to say this was wrong. I'm not in a place to say that this was distasteful and awful. No. This young man, this young gay man, this musical artist decided to put what he was feeling into his art.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And there ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, there's a lot of different ways. There's this thing called subtlety. You can put subtext into things, but subtext doesn't get your attention.
Of course.
This
gets your attention.
Got your attention.
Bottom line to it.
And
comes out,
it got my attention relatively quickly, especially when he was ascending up to heaven, and all it took was a stripper pole to make him go straight to hell.
Hey,
which I think is
do be spinning though.
I think that's kind of playing on some subtext too.
Of course, it's all probably allegories and all types of.
And he's kind of talked about it a little bit, like he did a letter to himself. About like what the song was about and about doing the video. He kind of talked a little bit about not being that gay person.
Okay.
But
quotes on it.
He wanted to do this for the entire. I wouldn't even say the entire LGBTQI plus.
I think there's an A in there.
I think Jesus Christ. I don't know. Don't hurt us. Don't hurt us. Look. We're just doing the very best that we can. But I think he did that for the people who have been told they won't go to hell or something bad was going to happen to them because they were gay.
And I can definitely see
and this video is pretty much telling those people to fuck off.
Yeah, it really is. And then pretty much at the end.
And I rightfully think those people should fuck off.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
You should say your way of life is right. Come on.
Right.
Based off what?
Being two individuals that have a military background, we understand how things are changing in the military, but we also realize like how to deal with people who are different from you.
Yeah, I treat nobody different. It's just baseline respect, being courteous. If you can't do none of that, it don't matter what you are. I'm not going to waste my time with you. It's just plain and simple.
Right. And I think he did a phenomenal job at like just letting the visuals speak for it. Or is the imagery jarring? Yeah. Is it a little over the top? Yeah, maybe so. But it's only as shocking to you as what your personal beliefs.
I definitely.
Like the little synapses in my head were just like,
boom, there goes another one.
but I was looking at it and it just looks great. It
Great
looks
quality.
great. It's
art. It's freaking
art. And I'm like, okay, this is bold. Wait, who else is giving Satan a lap dance? I ain't never seen Britney Spears give Satan a lap dance.
You seen how he killed Satan though, right? Took over.
He took that shit
Power.
over.
That's
He
a great
took that shit over.
Power.
And when I got to the end of the music video, I'm like, whoa, that's different. That's different. Regardless of my initial in the back of my head, like, what the fuck? This is wild. He's swirling on the pole to hell.
The poles spin by themselves.
You're a phony!
Spin by themselves. Oh my God.
Broken.
I think what really got me, and it wasn't even so much the content. I just want to make that. It wasn't even so much the content. It was those wigs.
Yo, he looked
It
like
was the wigs and the makeup that really got me.
The makeup was crazy. When he got to like the council of Lil Nas X's, the first thing I said to Ken, I was like, "Yo, what's that movie with Chris Tucker when he had like the blonde hair and all that stuff?"
Fifth Element.
Yeah, I was like, that reminds me straight of Fifth Element.
No.
It's perfectly okay to, have those different depictions of gay, and it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Well, I'm trying to look for the word to describe it, but sometimes it's perfectly fine to be a little over the top. A little over the top.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, as long as he can bring attention to his community and to his life and to his struggles and all the people that go through the same thing that he's going through, that's all right.
Yeah,
That's perfectly all right. But that shit did hit though. That shit did hit.
bussin'.
That shit did. Okay, we gonna stop playing. You gonna stop playing? Cause that video was crazy, and the last thing I'm trying to think about in that video is busting. All right. But the video's cool. If you want to have something to talk about, that video is definitely something to talk about.
Yeah.
Y'all should
Go check it out.
go check it out. So either your jaw is gonna be dropped by the imagery or the subject matter, or both. In my case, it looked great, but I was just like, man, why the stripper pole had to come up like that? why the stripper pole? Could you have not, like, I don't know, fell from the graces and just like?
But I think with the pole, it's my choice. It's choice.
He could have landed in like a split or something like that, and then he could have got up, and then all of the village people were there. It's his video, but I could have been the creative director. I could have been there to, show him a thing or two. Especially and then they could recreate the Macho Man video. That'll work too. That's like one of my favorite songs. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's great. But y'all go check out that video.
Definitely.
It looks great. The song is nice. I'm gonna work out to it right when we get done to this video.
Alright.
Bang! Lastly, Hygiene. Once again,
Oh, here we go.
Hygiene.
I still wash my legs. I think about that video.
Okay.
Every day I go through my camera roll and laugh at the meme, and my mother still questions me about it.
About
It's
you,
funny.
about pop.
Not if I wash it, but
About your questionable leg washing. conversation with somebody recently, and they were talking about how men don't wash their legs.
What?
Yo, that's wild, right?
Not me specifically, just people in general.
Men
now.
in general.
Yeah.
How often should a guy clip his fingernails? And if he does, do you think it's acceptable to wear a clear coat? And on both your toes and your fingernails.
I can't even say I have two sentences. I could just say, literally, it's funny. So, on the regards of cutting and clipping your nails, honestly, I like to keep my nails.
You be having them booty fingers?
Bruh, I'm telling you, if I see that on somebody, especially a dude, it depends on what your job is too. But if you can't just daily, okay, I have dirt on my nails, let me clean them. If you can't do that much, man, I don't know. But trimming your nails, keeping them clean, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, the clear coat, you already know how the new regulation works in the military.
Yes, I do.
All we got is clear coat. And guess what? I might just flex on them with it.
Yeah,
hey, your nails are too shiny. It's clear coat. It can't hurt me.
I low key want, like, I keep my joints real nice. I don't like the booty fingers, but I want that clear coat. I just don't know when to start. And
just do it. Just go get a manicure and just like put a clear coat on it.
I want to do it myself though. I want like
he gonna have a revolving display of just clear coat in the house spinning. You know how you go into the nail shop with your mother or something, you just spin it.
Shiny. But I've always wanted. I just never got to the point where I was like, okay, let me get this. I never knew where to start.
Okay.
That's probably the reason why. But nail care, shit, I got the whole kit in the back. And the same applies to your toes. Guys, your toes do matter.
Just keep your socks on. Fuck it.
And if your toes are that bad, it's questionable. You might want to just keep your shoes on too. Whenever you're doing anything. Whenever you hitting a shorty, keep your Timbs on.
It's like, hey, you got some nice Timbs on. Why you stepping on my head, my guy?
Also, we keep in mind that people, both former athletes.
Former.
That's why I was questionable. Former high school athletes. Former high school athletes, because I still move around a little too much my damn self, and you practically.
I live in this stuff.
Live, eat, breathe, and sleep fitness.
KODB Productions.
So, we're gonna have fucked up feet, but I take care of my feet. Even with that still, with me being as active as I am, I still take the time, clip my toenails, scrub off all the dead skin.
You know what? It needs to be said. Some of y'all men don't wash below your legs or wash your legs. Some of y'all probably don't even wash your feet. I got a homie. Sorry, I'm putting you out. He just let that shit go. He said he just let the soap in his feet. And I asked him, so he never used to wash his feet at all until one of our other homies got him into. I'm like, bro, why would you never wash your feet?
Bro, you look at his feet, look like he's been walking on coals, man. That's both. Nah, wash your goddamn feet.
Please.
What? Please, wash your feet.
Regardless of what they look like, wash them things. Don't make it worse.
If you do not want to make it seem like you are some type of papa or peasant or any of that type of stuff, if you got a job and you're taking care of yourself, there is no excuse why the bottom of your feet should be black. No excuse. No excuse. So, gentlemen, please take care of your feet. And that heel. Make sure you get that heel too.
Scrub that joint. Hey, look.
Make sure you get that heel.
The beauty products with the handles bruh. If it got reach, use it. It work. It nice.
Shit, man. And if when you washing your feet, make sure you hit the toes too.
Between the toes.
Between the toes, get all that shit.
Under the toe. Under between of the toes.
They got special soap, all them joints. I'm tired of hearing these horror stories from all of my male and female friends about being around people with feet that look like they belonged on Caesar from Planet of the Apes. Like, please, take better care of yourself.
Oh.
Please take better care of yourself. And I understand for y'all, cause that pinky toe. That pinky toe.
There ain't no toenail on it, bro. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of the whole toe. It's useless.
Oh man, some of y'all just need to cut that little motherfucker off, cause that's pretty much a claw. And it's okay. It's okay. If your feet look like Shaq's, you don't respect yourself. You don't respect yourself.
I've never seen a picture of feet.
I don't give a damn
what the hell.
What job you work.
Yeah, he be getting his drink stepped on for the past however long he was in the league.
That don't even matter. Shaq makes more money than has made more money in the last 2 months. We're probably gonna make for the rest of our lives.
Who knows?
And that man's feet.
Hey, he could buy new feet at this point.
He could get a foot transplant.
He could be cyborg. He's just gonna come back with robot feet.
A foot transplant. That's all we need. But guys, it doesn't take much. At bare minimum,
basic human hygiene, please.
Clip the toenail. Like you should not take off your socks and you have these fungus infested claws. You look like you could snatch a goddamn salmon out of the stream with them shit. Now I ain't never seen a female with crazy looking feet. Like
they're out there. They exist.
We know, but we ain't gonna bring no attention to those people because we don't. Because they probably kill people. I ain't even gonna sit here and try to sign with you. So fellas, make sure you keep that clean. And that other area, the nether region. School scissors.
We'll get into that next time. We'll get into that next time.
We'll get into that next time. But hey, we love y'all.
Most definitely.
So we want to make sure you're taking care of yourself, because it's not everybody does that. Not everybody takes care of themselves.
They don't see the point.
Mr. Jaquise Crockett, where can they find you at?
You can find me on YouTube at Mystic Impact, KPODB Fitness, KODB Productions. You can also find me here on the HB&F network on YouTube, Highly Black and Flavored. You can definitely look us up there.
Yep.
I'm everywhere, really. So
we international, baby. Well, at least we're stateside for now. We'll be international later. Soon. And as for myself, Mr. Kenneth Davis, follow me on Instagram at Savad Nakatre. That is SIVAD_NEKATRE. Oh yeah. This is Highly Black and Flavored. Catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Or whenever we get to you. For certain, whenever we get to you.
We have jobs, things happen.
Yep, shit happens. But we'll catch y'all later.
I put that on everything, all this gonna be mine.